hope you're all feeling okay today, and if you're not, I hope you feel better very soon. I've got my sweet Ginny here with me today, and we're going to do a twinning video with her sister Beth Ann at Janae's Joy. And Janae very kindly sent us this absolutely beautiful pinafore dress for her, and it's in this lovely rust coloured corduroy, 2 little pockets at the front of the little pinafore dress, and the bib of the pinafore dress has got like frilly edge to it all the way around, really pretty, and it's got a nice cream onesie underneath it with a lovely little frill at the bottom, and it's cream and it's got orange and brown and beige and pink and blue leaves and flowers on it. It's really, really cute. And it has a pair of cream tights with the same rust colour at the bottom. There's white at the toe, but then there's rust, the face of a fox, and some cream dots, and then cream at the top. We're going to try and get those on her. It's always a bit of a struggle with the bigger babies, but we're going to give it a go and have a little chat. I have been doing a bit more work in my nursery. I've got some shelves up and some pictures up, so you know it's starting to look, you know, more like my nursery. And I've got my robotic pussy out. And some things in the window, my beautiful Peter Rabbit Barbie doll. I don't know if you can see her because we're looking right at the window. And my lovely Peter Rabbit jewellery box, and you can't really see, can you? Oh, there you go. There she is, my lovely Barbie doll. My Peter Rabbit wind-up box, pop-up box, and I've got a lovely bird, you can just see it, net curtain at the window, so we've got a bit of privacy in here now. There we go, there's Ginny, and I'm going to give it a go. It's never easy dressing the big babies, but we're going to give it a go, aren't we, Ginny? Let's take your pretty shoes off. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, suddenly, I don't know why, you know how things just suddenly come into your mind? Well, they do with me anyway. I was thinking about the worst winter I ever remember as a child. I think we all remember those kind of things, and the worst winter I can remember was in 1962-63, and I know a lot of my friends in the UK will probably remember this as well. Let's undo your dress, Ginny. There we go, baby. It was a horrendous winter. I was 11 years old, and I remember it because it was we had so much snow. I mean, it was piled up the doors so that we couldn't get out, basically. It was that bad. And of course, in those days, we didn't have many supermarkets. Come on, baby girl. Mwah, she's a beautiful girl. I'll just lay her down and put her head on the pillow. Got my lovely Suzanne'sBabies pillow. And then I'll see what you're seeing. What you're seeing, and I'll back you up a bit. Hopefully you can see her laying there. There we go. This is all experimental in here, but I know you'll bear with me. You're all lovely. Yeah, there was snow piled up the doors, so we couldn't get out of the doors at all, which was very worrying. And in those days, we didn't have many supermarkets yet, did we, Ginny? We used to have a milkman that came round, and a butcher and a baker all in vans, and nobody could get get any milk or bread or anything. Nobody could get any vans or anything out because there was so much snow. I mean, it really was bad. And I remember we got to the point where we really needed to have some more milk and bread and everything. And I was the eldest child at home then. There we go, Ginny. Certainly easier putting tights on straight legs than it is on bent legs. There we go, sweetheart. Let's just get this in your... tuck your vest in. Yeah, I was the eldest child at home. They fit really nice, Janae. Really, really nice. Just a little bit long, but that's not bad at all, is it? Look at that. They fit her really nice. There we go. Just make sure you're seeing her still. Yeah. And I was saying, wasn't I? I was the eldest girl at home, eldest child, and so me and my dad, we got dressed up, you know, several pairs of tights I had, and jackets, a jumper, a cardigan and a jacket, and I had a balaclava hat on and an ordinary hat and several pairs of gloves because it was so cold. And my dad dressed up really warmly as well. And what we did was, my dad got out the sitting room window. I mean, the snow was piled up to the window ledge, but you could get out of the window, whereas you couldn't get out of the doors because the snow was up against them and the weight, you just couldn't shift it. And he lifted me down out of the window so we could get down into the front garden so that we could get out of the house. And we walked into town, which was about a mile away, so that we could get some provisions. And it was really chilly, I mean really bitterly cold. Cold wind, it was like the Arctic out there, it really was bad, you know. It wasn't a pleasant experience, but my dad had me laughing and joking all the way as he did. This fits her nice too, it's a little t-shirt, not a onesie. Silly mummy, aren't I, darling? Let's do a little button up. And we managed to get some provisions for the family. We had to go all the way to the, what was it called? Where the actual milk floats and everything went from, the kind of milk depot. We walked to that and got several bottles of milk. And we got some long life milk as well. Come on, darling, let's do this button up. And then we managed to, the milkman used to bring bread and everything round, so it was really handy. We got some bread from him and everything. They said they hadn't seen anybody else. They were really surprised to see us, you know, that we walked all that way. And then we walked all the way back home again. There we go, sweetie. Yeah, so it was quite an ordeal, really. But we walked back home. And before we put everything, you know, knocked on the window, and they were all huddled round the farm, my mother and my younger brother and sister. And they come and took the things off of us. And we got back in the window and Mum made us a warm drink, and she had some cans of soup, that she did some soup for us. And we had that, and then we did no more than we went out and out the window again, me and Dad, once we had a rest and a bit of a warm up, and found the shovel and dug out the back door and the front door so that people could get in and out, you know. There we go, sweetie. So yeah, I remember that quite vividly because we didn't usually have a lot of snow. Hope you're still seeing her okay. We didn't usually have a lot of snow, so it was very unusual. You know, sometimes we had a sprinkling, but this was, you know, a lot of snow. Oh, I think, Mummy, I have to tie those up a bit, darling. Hold on a minute, I just need to do these up a little bit for her. What are you seeing? You're just seeing her back, aren't you? It's always difficult with the bigger girls, but I'm sure you're bearing with me. So yeah, you know, it's vivid in my memory because it was... Oh, your button's unpopped again, sweetie. It was a very, very bad few days for us because, you know, I mean, we just mucked in and had what we had, but we didn't have any electricity for a few days. But luckily we have one of those little wood stoves and we had an open fire, so, you know, we could still make a, you know, warm up soup and that. And I remember Dad was making toast over the fire in the sitting room. He had it on this like long fork thing. I suppose you use them on barbecues now. Oh, that is so cute on her, Janae. Can't wait to see it on your beautiful little Beth Ann as well. Let me just pull that up. It's a little bit loose round the neck. Little bit, but not too bad. Needs a little tuck in there, I think. Let me sit her up so you can see her. Oh, look how cute that is on her. Let me see what you're seeing. Look how sweet that is on her. Isn't that lovely? Let me just freshen you up a bit. There you go. Really cute on her. I will back right up so you can see. And what I'll do is I'll get her comb and give her hair a comb. Yeah, so, you know, it was quite an experience. Quite an experience, and I'll never forget it, you know. Going up the town, had like Wellington boats. I called them wellies. Wellertons. My husband was always telling me off for saying Wellertons because we lived in a road called Wellington Road, but I called it Wellerton Road. There we go, Ginny. And what we're going to try and do is use some of this lovely bobbly wrapping thing that Janae sent so kindly round all the parcels. It's white and bobbly and I think it looked nice round her hair if I can undo the knot. But yeah, you know, it's one thing I remember really vividly from being a little girl, and I just wondered if there was any particular winter that you remember, you know, if anything like that happened, you know. Let's do this up, darling. I think this is going to look really cute with it because it looks like snowballs. There we go. Oh, that looks super cute. Super cute on her, and I love her hair like that. So let me bring this so you can see. There she is. Doesn't that look very cute on her? I absolutely love that, and you can see the other babies in the background. And I've got a lovely outfit to put on Florence as well. But there she is for you, Janae, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me change her into your lovely gift. And I love this bobbly stuff. It's really nice, isn't it? It looks really good. And I think that really suits her. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty on her. With her ginger hair, it really suits her, doesn't it? Let me get back in the room a bit. There you go. Like I say, it take me a while to work out what's the best place to film and everything, but that wasn't too bad today, was it? And there she is, my beautiful Ginny, who will never ever leave my nursery. She is a forever baby because she reminds me of me when I was a little girl. Very, very thoughtful, very quiet. I always was very quiet as a child. And yeah, love this little girl. She of course is the Frida sculpt by Carola Wejerich, but she's on Heidi's body, the other sculpt, so she's got the long legs. I think she looks lovely with straight legs, I really do. So yeah, there's my gorgeous girl. Thank you so much again, Janae. Mwah! Big kisses to you. It looks perfect on her. Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much again. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Mwah! Love you, ladies and gentlemen.